the way our fellow people, as even our Christian so-called friends, can be so wicked. We Ghanaians, Africans, especially we being outside Africa, we're in travels. I heard a story once of this person who was married for several years, good, faithful woman. And this man, anytime an issue arises, instead of finding ways to sort the issue out, to communicate, a lot of our Ghanaian men are narcissists. They lack the ability to regulate their emotions. They are full of anger from childhood, neglect from their own mothers, from their own families, from their own fathers. And instead of working on themselves in trauma therapy to break the trauma that they have and have experienced, they will perpetrate it over and over. And they will take somebody's innocent daughter and torture them and bring their wickedness to them. And you say, oh, why didn't you pick right? You can ask that woman, oh yeah, you should have picked right. It's your fault. No, because sometimes they come at you, especially these Christian brothers, these so-called good guys. They have a mask. And once that mask comes off, you will be surprised the amount of wickedness, the amount of torture that some of these men put on their women and their innocent children with no empathy. They lack emotional regulation. They lack emotional intelligence. They lack conflict resolution skills. All they know is control and dominance and shaming and insulting. Using spirituality to insult and control and keep their victims silenced. Oh, make me happy, make me happy, make me happy. Respect me, respect me. Both of those things are earned. You make your partner happy and they in turn make you happy. It's a two-way street, not a one-way street. Just because you have a dingling between your legs doesn't make you a perfect person. And everybody just have to subdue themselves to you because you're a so-called man. We'll call the police on this woman several times on issues that can be easily resolved just to get them in trouble. The wicked, I just want you to think about this person driving all the way to that station, narrating their story. This sob story about whatever the issue might have been. It's not like this woman is going to the clubs, is cheating, is doing da-da-da-da. Simple matters. Just out of wickedness. Because their heart is so impure, so wicked. And these are the same people who show up in churches claiming, and I know churches are full of a lot of broken people. Yes, I get it. But at the same time, how do we look out for each other as a people, as Ghanaians, as Africans, especially being in travels, that you have your brother and your sister not reach out, not try to solve the issue, or willing to even be fairly, comprehensively have some type of an agreement, no matter what the issue is. Nothing, then you drive yourself like that and go and stand in front of the police as a black man, as an African man, as a Ghanaian man, and you go and stand there narrating your story about this person who you have laid with for years, have children with for years. How does that even come out of your mouth? If you say you're sleeping with the enemy, you are living with them. The enemy is not in a village somewhere trying to do some juju on you. The enemy that's after you a lot of times is right in your bed, right in your home. Okay? Most of these people that we claim to be with, they have zero. Lack accountability, lack empathy, lack common courtesy, common sense. And some of these men, especially, there are women too who do this. Constantly in drama and fight mode. They have no peace within themselves. They don't love themselves. So they want to bash and throw out all this negativity around, including sitting and conniving to bring pain to another person who's just sitting, trying their best to live their lives, to get them in trouble. There are people who actually sit there, try to think about ways in which to have somebody else have trouble. Instead of doing the right things, setting simple agreement, having communication, resolving conflict, finding the way forward, amicably resolving issues, even if you don't get along with that person. If that person turns out to not be your person, you can't find a way to bring their ego down enough to even find maybe a pastor, an elder person, a therapist, a third party to resolve an issue, even if it's not resolved right away. It can be a process that they're agreeable to working on to at least bring a fair, reasonable agreement. But rather, you drive and go and report. It's all about reporting. Bring the police in. Let the police come and catch her or take her away or put her to jail. Like, why? Tell me why some of our people have such a wicked heart. Why? Okay, bye.